everyone, and welcome to the Body and Soul Expo podcast, your go-to source for holistic health and wellness. I'm your host, Bruce Starr. Mark your calendars and join us on Sunday, October 26th, 2025 at the beautiful Palm Beach Gardens Marriott, because it's going to be an incredible event, a truly transformational day you won't want to miss. It's been amazing to see the response. We sold out over 70 vendor spaces in less than 2 months. Many of these vendors are also incredible speakers, ready to share their insights on both innovative and classic healing practices. You've just got to be there to discover it all. This expo is a culmination of our combined experience. Lauren's 3 decades in health and wellness and owning spas, and my tagging along with her, plus my 4 years in the entertainment world, from being a talent agent in Hollywood to my work on TV, podcasts, and now back on the radio on Legends 100.3 FM Saturday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. To stay up to date with our announcements, follow the Body and Soul Expo page on Facebook. And for a full breakdown of everything we have in store for you, be sure to visit bodyandsoulexpo.org and see the amazing activities and people who will be there. On today's show, we're diving back into the lineup, highlighting amazing talents, experiences, and knowledge of the wonderful vendors who will be with us at the Expo. Amy Cedarburg is a licensed massage therapist and certified cranial sacral therapist, and has been working as a multi-modality body worker for over 13 years. She specializes in cranial sacral therapy for people and animals, mostly horses and dogs. We love that. Although she primarily uses cranial sacral therapy to support her clients' healing journey, she may also integrate massage, Reiki, manual lymphatic drainage, or any of her cutting-edge devices. She'll put those into the session as well. So welcome very much here to the show, Amy. Great to have you.
Thanks, Bruce. Thanks so much. Great to be here.
So Amy, tell me about you. Tell me about young Amy, where you grew up, and how you got to be the person you are today.
Well, I'm originally from Wisconsin, and I grew up with horses. And when we moved down to Florida when I was 11, my dad was a smart man and purchased me a horse to keep me busy for my teenage years. And so I have a love of horses and animals. And then I became a flight attendant and traveled the world. And at some point, I knew I couldn't do that forever. So I became a massage therapist. I followed in my big sister's footsteps and became a massage therapist and was quickly introduced to craniosacral therapy. And at the time, I was dealing with a lot of lower back pain for about 8 years. And craniosacral therapy, I went to a 2-day introduction to craniosacral therapy, and Carrie Fisher, my teacher and mentor at the time, used me as a demo for the pelvic diaphragm release. And I didn't really feel much. I didn't think much about it. But the next day, I woke up with no low back pain. So I was hooked on the craniosacral therapy. So I've been pursuing the craniosacral therapy avenue. I am a certified teaching assistant at Upledger Institute. I volunteer for their 5-day intensive therapy programs. But then I also like to further my education with other things. I started out with Swedish massage therapy, so I also may incorporate that into my session. I'm certified in manual lymphatic drainage. Trigger point, there's other things that, if the body's asking for it, I'll definitely include it into a session. And then I also do have my my healing devices, the Healy device, which works with vibrational frequencies, the Dolphin Neurostem, which also is dealing with vibrational frequencies to a certain point, and then also the Rife amplifier. Frequency amplifier. So it's all dealing with the frequencies, because our body is made up of frequencies. And when those frequencies are abnormal, out of whack, so to speak, we need something to help it put back into place. The healing touch, I believe, is always first and foremost, but these devices can also lend a helping hand as well. So.
Tell me more about the Rife machine, because I've certainly heard a lot about that for many, many years now. Tell me your
Yeah.
experience with it.
So I use all these machines. I first use them on myself, see if they work or if it helped me with something, and it did for me. The Rife, it's an amplifier. It's this big. It's about this big as your phone, and you can download the app, the Z app, because there's a company in Iceland that felt that Dr. Royal Rife's frequency should be free to everybody. And so you can download the Z app and you can actually use your phone with it. It's just noisy because it's the vibrational frequencies are coming through your phone. Or you can get the Rife amplifier, which is what I recommend. And you plug that into your phone, and then you put the pads on opposite ends of, like, let's say your knee or your arm, whatever you're trying to work with. And it's also about neutralizing the pathogens that are causing the illness. So, or they may say kill, the pathogens that are causing the illness. So that's what the Rife is about. The Healy is more about bringing optimal wellness back into the cells with the vibrational frequencies that they should be running at. It's not dealing with the pathogen. And then the Dolphin Neurostim, which I don't have with me, I'm loaning that out to a friend right now and colleague, is about reducing or eliminating scar tissue, dealing with pain throughout the body, and then also works with long haul COVID.
Tell me about the releasing or the eliminating of scar tissue, because some people have scars that they just really don't want to have. And how does that work?
So the Dolphin Neurostim runs on DC current, which is what nature is made of. There's two little metal points that you then put along each side of the scar tissue to help release the scar tissue. It's bringing polarization back into the skin. And it's also releasing that scar tissue because scar tissue can have long-term effects in terms of reducing people's range of motion, causing pain throughout the body. So it's really important to release the scars that we get accumulate through the years, especially ones like if you have a C-section, any breast augmentation, knee surgeries, anything like that. You definitely want to deal with those right away.
And how successful have you noticed this process being?
Very. People notice within one session, they notice that their scars reduced.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did it with a friend who had a C-section and a friend who had a port put in. They both were like, oh my goodness, the scars like reduced a lot. So yeah.
Well, that's great news. So this expo is kind of blowing my mind about all the different expertise and knowledge and experiences that are going to be there. I've been to many expos, and it seems to me like sometimes I feel like I can go through that expo like in 15, 20 minutes, and I'm ready to go. It's not gonna it's not gonna be that way with the Body and Soul Expo on October 26th. I mean, there's literally going to be 70 or even more experts in their field. And we made sure that we didn't have, and I'm just using this as an example, we're not having 5 real estate agents or 5 insurance agents or 10. No, we are limiting it to 1 or 2 of each category. So there's literally going to be 20, 25, 30 different variables there with expertise galore sharing and speaking about it. So it's going to be very, very exciting. So when people come to your space, what could they expect that when they see you and meet you, what might they expect? Are you giving anything away? Are you doing services? Whatever it is, what are you going to be doing?
Yeah, first off, I have to agree with you so much. I'm so excited about this expo, about everything and everyone that's going to be there, showing the alternatives and complementary therapies that are available to people. What I'm going to be offering at my booth, I'm going to be offering mini sessions of craniosacral therapy, mini sessions of Healy, mini sessions of Rife, mini sessions of Dolphin, and mini sessions of Reiki. So anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. I'll be having 2 tables where people can lay down, and I'll have 2 chairs where we can run the different the different devices as well.
Wow. And you're located in general. Where are you located?
West Palm Beach, I have a studio in West Palm Beach. I'm also going to be working out of another studio in Jupiter, and then I work at a establishment in Stewart as well.
Great. So while we're talking about it, how would you like people to contact you?
Primarily by phone, 561-352-0630. You can call or text.
Say that again now.
561-352-0630. You can text or call.
Excellent. Excellent. And what will you be speaking about at the expo?
Um, haven't really decided on that too
That's
much. I
okay.
wasn't sure. Yeah, I wasn't
What are the
sure.
kind of choices that you might want to speak about?
Um, it would probably be just about, I guess, just the different alternative and complementary therapies that are available to people. I don't think everybody really knows a lot about craniosacral therapy, even though it's been in the mainstream. Dr. John Upledger, the developer of craniosacral therapy, was Man's Time of the Year of 1985. And I still talk about craniosacral therapy, and people are like, what's that? So I'd really like to see that come more into the forefront, and then also talk about the different devices that people can either use on their own or come to a practitioner and have either it brought into the session, or it can be a session all into its own.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to tell us before we go?
I think that's it. I just look forward to people coming out, meeting new people, introducing people to therapies and devices that they may not have heard before, or if they have, come on down and get a session, get a 15-20 minute session.
It's going to be very, very exciting. Amy, thank you so much for being with us. And I look forward to meeting you and perhaps sampling your services, because I'm always open for doing stuff like that.
Excellent, excellent. And that's all we ask, is just come on down, be open to the new experiences.
Okay. Well, again, Amy, thank you so much. And thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you again next time. Take care, everybody. Bye bye now.
Thank you. Bye.